Traycer, that's the name of the extension, does something different from everyone else. And I think is really, really cool. So instead of when you give it a prompt and you ask it to do something, instead of just going and making changes to your code, Traycer works in different steps involving you. So the first step is that Traycer is going to go and generate a plan that you can go and read and interact with Traycer and modifying that plan, making it better before it touches the first line of code. So I have an abstract implementation of a backend. This is the class. And I also have a specific implementation of this backend, which is the SQLite backend implementation. So I'm going to open Traycer and I'm going to mention the file. So let's select this file. I want you to create a MySQL implementation of the backend class. Extract the SQLite implementation to a separate file. Keep every backend implementation on its own file. I'm going to click on generate a plan. And now what's going to happen is behind the scenes, a bunch of agents are going to go and start looking at your code and generating this plan. Now, nothing is going to happen in your code just yet, right? So Traycer first is going to present me with the tasks that is going to complete in order to fulfill my prompt. So I have an extra opportunity to read over that plan, to decide whether the plan makes sense or it doesn't make sense. And I can even chat or keep a conversation with Traycer about that specific plan. That makes Traycer very, very good for working on large code bases. You can see here that every line of the plan is telling me what's going to happen. It's going to be creating a new base class where it's going to be moving the backend abstract class. It's going to create a new SQLite.py file, and it's going to extract the SQLite implementation to that file. It's going to create a new MySQL py file. Okay, so that makes a total sense. I'm just going to click generate. So if I show the diff, this is what's going to happen, what's the contents of the file. I need to do apply. And now that file just appears. That task is complete. As you can see here, that's the SQLite file.